YouTube was popping. It's your boy Ink in the Brain. We back at it like a bad habit. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in. All right, so real quick, I want to touch on this Tory Lanez situation again, right? We're going to double back on this situation again, right? Because I'm hearing the narrative. I'm hearing what's going around social media about Tory Lanez, right? But I don't hear anybody talking about the arrogance and the ignorance. Excuse me. I don't hear anybody talking about the arrogance or the ignorance of Tory Lanez while he was in pre-trial. You feel me? So I'm going to touch on that. This is something that people don't understand and are not conceiving to this point, right? Now, Tory Lanez doing what he did, obviously, you know, we'll say allegedly, because in my opinion, there was a lot of reasonable doubt to lead him to lead people to believe that he didn't shoot Meg, right? But he was found guilty, so, but I'm gonna still say allegedly. Allegedly, you shot a girl in her feet, right? Now, you get lucky, you get bail, right? You pay bail, they put you on the streets, you can still make money, do your music and all that, right? But you in pretrial, bro. You in pretrial, and if anybody's ever been there, done that, like I have, bro, when you in pretrial, you're supposed to be under your best, under your best behavior, man. And you out on bail too, so any little thing that you can do, they can revoke your bail or your bond and put you in jail and until you go to trial, right? So for Tory Lanez to have made bail, right, on a shooting case, right, you're supposed to be on your best behavior, bro. Now, this is my whole thing, right? Tory was on pre-trial. Number one, they had a protective custody, not protective custody. They had a protective order against Tory Lanez on behalf of Meg Thee Stallion, saying that Tory Lanez wasn't supposed to be within a certain amount of distance from her. You know what I mean? So there's a situation where Meg Thee Stallion went to Rolling Loud. She performed or whatever. And Tory Lanez actually was a surprise guest who was brought out by a rapper named DaBaby. So DaBaby does his set, and then he brings out Tory Lanez on the set of Rolling Loud. When Tory Lanez wasn't even supposed to be in the same vicinity or the same area as Meg Thee Stallion. That's strike number one of his arrogance and ignorance. Thinking that it's all good and gravy to where you can allegedly shoot a girl, get bond, get released, but then they put a protective order against you to not be in her same vicinity, and you're gonna say, you know what? Man, fuck that. You partners with DaBaby. Hey, DaBaby, hey, I heard you're gonna be a Rolling Loud, man. You should bring me out. Yeah, man, pull up. Bro, this is the dumbest. That's strike one, right? Strike one. That looks bad on Tory Lanez. That's strike one. Strike two. Mind you, you're on pre-trial. You're facing 22 years in the California Department of Corrections because you shot somebody, right? Strike number two. He gets into it with August Alsina, which is an R&B singer. You feel me? This is August Alsina. That's the one who Jada Smith Pinkett was fucking on. Outside of Will Smith, right? Light-skinned cat, right? So Tory Lanez gets into it with August Alsina, and what does he do? He catches him leaking, right? Or catches him loafing, and he stole on bro. Leaked his whole shit. Look it up. Just Google it. August Alsina fight Tory Lanez, right? He didn't catch another assault charge for taking off on him. So it's like, bro, you're in pretrial for a shooting. You're disrespecting the judge's orders to stay away from Meg Thee Stallion, and you think that they're not paying attention to this? And then you steal off on August Alsina, you leave him leaking. And, you know, you lucky that August Alsina didn't press charges on you or try to, you know what I mean, try to pursue litigation against you because of that. Because if that was the case, like if he would have told on you, bro, you would have got your bail revoked and had to sit in jail up until you fought this Meg Thee Stallion case, right? So it's just like, so then that happens, right? And then strike number 3, in my opinion, is just his whole demeanor. His whole demeanor, basically, I'll put it to you like this, right? His whole demeanor, strike 3 for me is his whole demeanor after the fact of shooting Meg Thee Stallion, right? So it's like you don't show any remorse. You don't, you know what I mean? You're not trying to cop a plea. You're trying to take it to trial. Like, bro, like, come on, man. Now, I'm not saying you did it, Brody, but the evidence, look, I don't have to say you did it. The judge thought, obviously the judge and the jury felt different. You know what I mean? So for you not to have any kind of remorse or try to play the good guy card, you dig what I'm saying? Like for me, for example, right? Take my case, for example, right? I was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, facing 7.5 years. Bro, I started copping pleas like a motherfucker. Now, I legit felt bad because I heard innocent lady, you feel me? I almost killed somebody, and I almost killed myself too. So I legit, in my heart, felt bad about that. So I'm writing, you know what I mean? Bro, I wrote my victim an apology letter, taking full responsibility of what I did. You feel me? I wasn't even really trying to fight my case like that because I know what I did was out of pocket. And I'm damn sure not gonna do no. I'm not gonna do nothing stupid like go to trial and then blow a trial and have to do at least 7.5 years in prison. So I took responsibility for what I did. I was sorry for what I did legitimately though, not just for the fact that maybe if I write this letter I'll get a smaller sentence. I legit felt sorry, but turns out, you know, me taking responsibility for what I did, holding myself accountable, that's what allowed me to get my short end of the stick, which allowed me to get the minimum sentence that I could get, which was 2 years. Tory didn't do none of that. Now, if Tory would have maybe showed a little bit of compassion, I'm not saying that he had to admit to what he did, because obviously you don't want to admit your guilt when you're in pre-trial or facing a case, right? But bro, play the role at least, Tory. Damn, you that arrogant? You can't play the role? You can't send a tweet saying, "Hey, I hope Meg Thee Stallion's good. I hope her." You know what I mean? Like, you can't do none of it. But you just arrogant with it. You gonna go to Rolling Loud and perform with the baby when clearly the judge said you're not supposed to be in the certain vicinity of Meg Thee Stallion, man. And then you gonna take off on August Alsina, a member of the LGBTQ community as well. Like, that's damn near a hate crime in itself, Brody. So it's like, bro, you deserve to sit it down, Tory. I'm sorry. Now, I've seen a lot of chicks on social media, a lot of women on social media caping for this man, and I do not understand it. I mean, even Iggy Azalea, and, you know, I see a lot of black chicks, a lot of black women on social media, on Twitter and things like that, saying free Tory and all this shit, and it blows my mind. I'm like, damn. I'm like, now, yes, free the people who are wrongly convicted. All right, free those guys and them women who, you know, who didn't have proper money to hire a lawyer to have proper representation to represent themselves in court, and because of that reason, they got a public defender that couldn't defend them. But in all reality, they was legitimately innocent. Free them. Don't free no convicted shooters who, by all accounts, you know, well, I ain't gonna say by all accounts, because like I said, there's evidence I think that he was guilty, right? But clearly, some people felt differently. You know what I mean? So it's like a thin line. It's like, okay, yeah, free the innocent, but Brody, is Tory really that innocent? Is he for real? There's only two people that could have shot Meg Thee Stallion. There's Tory and that other bitch that he was fucking on. But in my opinion, it's just my opinion, I don't think Kelsey had it in her heart to shoot Meg. And I recently came to that opinion. I just don't see that happening. Now, is she willing to throw hands with Meg? Probably. But in my opinion, just given the recklessness, the arrogance, and the ignorance of Tory Lanez that he's displayed, in my opinion, when he was in pretrial, it leads me to believe that he's that cocky and arrogant to discharge a gun and think ain't nothing gonna happen to him. He didn't cop he didn't cop not one. I didn't see not one. Now, I could be wrong on this, but I didn't see nothing of Tory saying, like, bro, I fucked up, man, I'm sorry, you feel me? It is what it is. Even though I know he was on a damn jail call where jail calls are recorded saying that shit. That's a different story. And to y'all facing some time, fellas, and you gotta go sit it down or you're going to jail or something like that, don't talk on the damn jail phone about your case, bro. Don't do that shit. It says at the beginning of the call, yes, your call is being recorded. You feel me? So it's just like, bro, so I can't say free Tory Lanez, man. I can't do that, bro. He deserved his time. He was arrogant, cocky, multi-millionaire status. He had the world, he had the whole, bro, he had it made. And then he blew it. And he squandered his opportunity. That's his fault, bro. So, yeah, man, with that being said, I'm going to leave y'all with this, man. Free the innocent, but you're not going to hear me copping pleas for, like, dumb, ignorant-ass niggas who do stupid shit like this. It's just not going to happen. And I would hope for y'all, you know, those of y'all who rock on my channel, you know, I'm really a nobody on YouTube. Very, very tiny, minuscule channel. But if you ever hear that I get locked up again for doing some stupid shit that I legitimately did and I'm responsible for, don't say free me, bro. I knew better. I know better. I've been there. I've done that. I did time. I did 2 years in the Department of Corrections already. You feel me? Going through things like not showering for 45 days or 57 days, whatever it was. Armpits smelling like onions for 2 months. Eating bad food, not eating food for 2 days one time when I was in, I don't even think I told that story yet. But just things like that, bro, so I know better. So don't say free me if I do some dumb shit to get me back booked, because that's just ignorant. Don't support criminals, don't support ignorant shit, y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. But it's your boy Ink in the Brain. Y'all hit the like button if y'all hit the, y'all hit the like button if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm gonna catch you on the next one, man. Y'all be smooth and be easy.